All right, let's see what we're starting with. So Alice Merriment is pretty good if we're in these colors. Sakara is very good in red, of course. For the arena card sleeves, I like your style, Joe. I definitely like your style. Lucky Clover has a lot of upside if we go to the adventure thing. And there's not a whole lot else that really is worth talking about. Although this is a solid card, actually. But for solid cards, I think I like Sakara better. Everything else being equal, I think I like Sakara the best. If anybody has any comments, love to hear them. Otherwise, that's going to be our pick. Any comments? Yay, nay, or hey? Yeah, it is very strong, but yes, well said, MCL. Right. It is very strong for sure, but it's quite the commitment for white at least. It does have a high upside, that is for sure. On the other hand, Sakara is also kind of a commitment, and there's really not a lot else here that sure. Let's see what happens. Into the story. This would have been a great follow-up to the Lucky Clover. That's okay. In red and white, there's really nothing here at all to follow up. So let's look at the other possibilities. I think at this stage, the Edgewall Innkeeper is probably our highest power card here. Outmuscle is fine also. If we end up in green, we may see another one before the draft is done. Yeah, for this pack, I think I'm liking the Edgekeeper. Any thoughts? The dragon is sweet, but also a high commitment. Boy, you really like going all in on color commitments, don't you? I guess we could go for a red-blue deck. Yeah, but splashing white with two white pixels, or whatever you want to call them here, is... I agree it's sweet, but I feel like the Edgewall... Yeah, you do. I'm going to go with the Innkeeper. If it's wrong, then obviously it'll be on me. Okay, this is interesting. This is the second dwarves that we've seen. So, if the dwarves wheel, that would be interesting. So green here has basically nothing very good. Edgewall is best. I'm not sure what you are speaking of. We have a Joust, the Shine Chaser, the Banner, the Paladin, the Griffin. Sorry, Joe, I'm not sure what you mean by the Edgewall. Oh, you mean in the previous pack? I'm sorry. Duh. I keep forgetting that that when I stream, I'm in 3 different time zones at the same time. Having said that, there's not very little here to follow up in green. For red and white, we could take the Griffin. We could speculate on the Dwarves. The Joust is okay removal. If we're in red and white, there's a good chance we'll have some Knights. So I'm tempted at this stage to take the Joust. You don't like the Joust, even in a Knight deck? Were you running it last night in your mono red thing? I think you were, as I recall. Take a quick look at something here on my monitor while we consider our options. Under the circumstances, I am tempted to go with the dwarves, actually. I feel like Joust is fine if you're going to be in Knights. That's clearly not where we are, at least not yet. Okay, fair enough. So that leaves us really with not a whole lot else. The Griffin is okay. The Dwarves is fine if we can see a few more. I'm liking either. At this, blah, I can say it. English as a second language. I feel like the Griffin or the Dwarves is good. Yeah, let's try the Dwarves. Griffin always seems to go around the horn a bunch of times. We have a Cauldron, which is fine if we end up in... and you know, of all the hybrid mana guys, this is probably the worst, or at least one of the worst. I'm inclined to take the Scalding Cauldron at this juncture and see what color might present itself in the next pack. Cauldron is my pick here. If there are no thoughts, then hello, Misaki. As always, great to see you. A little bit of a late start. As you can see, we have our first few picks, so it is we are by no means locked into any direction or lane just yet. I'm going to go with the Cauldron, as I've already indicated. So the Outlaw's Merriment was pack 1. The Innkeeper was pack 2. Pack 3 was the Dwarves. It was a pretty weak pack, and then the Cauldron. At this stage, I'm liking the Golden Egg or the Dummy. Yes, pack 3 was not good. We kind of narrowed it down for that third pack to either the 7 Dwarves or the prized Griffin. So, and if we can make the Dwarves work, great. And as I said before, the prized Griffin seems to come around fairly regularly. I think the Golden Egg is what we want at this point. Keeps us open. Allows us to splash if we want to go that way. Yeah. Absolutely not special. Now this is actually a strong card if we can have a reasonably aggro deck with non-humans. Our only creature so far, well, he's a human, but he's not. Drown in the Loch, is completely off color. We could take another Cauldron, or we could take a Spider, or a Redcap. I'm tempted to go for the Ferocity. This is also not a great cap. Redcap or Appetite. The Appetite is much better in a foods deck. The Outlaw makes humans? You lost me. Oh, he does make humans. That's true. Given that we've dipped a little bit heavier into red, I'm going to go with that. And In that same vein, we have the Rimrock Knight, which is fine, or the dummy. I think I like the Rimrock Knight here. Yep. Or the Squire. Yeah, the Squire. Squire. I'm not real keen on. Even if you have a heavy adventure deck, it's. I feel like the upside is not real exciting. And there's another prized Griffin. I hear that. So in red and white, we have the Raiders, which is unexciting, but not bad. I think I like either the Raiders or the Griffin at this stage. Raiders might be better because, again, well, we do seem to be heavily into red, and that's fine. Another Dwarves is, I think, what we're gonna grab here. Yeah, there's nothing here that's even. Again, I think we're gonna see more Griffins as we go along, Joe. I think it has to be 7 Dwarves here. Boy, lots of red. 2 Raiders. It could be. And did my video just freeze? Okay, so let me go to OBS and see if I can fix that. So hang on. Okay, let's do that. And back to here. Did that help? Not really. Okay, all right, hang on a minute. I'm going to turn off the logic capture and then turn it back on. Let's see if that did the trick for us. Is that it? Okay, let's close that. Go back to here. Okay, sorry for that little side trip. Let's see. We have nothing in the 4 slot, but I really don't much like the Paladin. Although in mono red, a 5/2 is better. What do we like better, a second Raiders or the Embereth? Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that. The Wolverine or the Paladin. If we're shaping up to be a red, possibly white aggro deck, then the Wolverine is probably going to be better. Yes, indeed, Joe, and that is in fact what we did. That was the direction I was inclined to go in, and Misaki did push me further in that direction. We could go for the Paladin or the Wolverine. The Wolverine is really just kind of a bad Grizzlies bear. Yeah, I'm okay with that, Joe. I think I like the Henge Walker better than the Keep. We will almost certainly see another roving Keep before we're done. And in heavy red, likely to be a 3/3. Yep. Blow your hats down? Yeah, maybe. Certainly it's, well, I don't know. It overperforms. I mean, the best that it can be is a 3/3 for 3, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Splashing Outlaws. Splashing Outlaws is going to be tough because it is white. So, but let's see what we can do. Is there any reason to put a Gargoyle in the deck? I've never actually seen it in play, either on my side or on the other guy's side. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put that to the side for now. Not a very good pack. The Preserver is fine, but it's kind of a build-around. The Pathlighter is always fine. It's a 2/2 flyer for 3, which is not bad. And if we can get some more adventure cards, then that's even better. Bacon to Pie, of course, is strong, but black does not look like a thing for us. The Squire, really? Why the Squire? Oh, because of the battle trick. Okay, so we have 1 vote for the Squire. I do like the Pathlighter a little bit better. And I think there's a good chance we'll be seeing some more of these Squires. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, so my pick is the Pathlighter. In the absence of any additional compelling arguments, Pathlighter it will be. There's another Righteousness. Boy, the bots really want us to take a Righteousness. There's another Golden Egg. That'll help us to splash the Merriment, actually. Gingerbread is good also. I think the egg is what we want, though. Gingerbread is fine. Don't get me wrong. But the Merriment... Where's the guide mud? I don't see... I guess there was a guide mother in the previous pack that I missed. The Innkeeper seems very unlikely at this point. I'm going to put it to the side for now. Yeah, right. If there was one, I completely missed it. So again, I think the Golden Egg is what we want here. Well, it's gone now, and Golden Egg is going to be what we take. Ooh, Archon, very strong. That will almost certainly be our pick here. I'm not seeing anything else that's even kind of close. I think it has to be the Archon. Oh, you're on a phone. Yeah. Watching a stream on a cell phone is well, as you say, it's very tough. Yeah, I agree with you completely, MPL. What else we got? We have another one of these silly guys. The Bargain might not be bad. And yeah, I think that's what we're gonna want. The Provisions, no thanks. Righteousness. Yeah, Bargain. Scorching Dragonfire, I'm pretty sure is what we want. The Shepherd is not bad, but we only have a little bit of removal so far. Are we agreed on Dragonfire? While you're doing that, I'm going to get rid of this pop-up. Yep, sounds good. There's another another Dragonfire. Versus Melee. This is interesting. I think the Melee is good, yeah. Later in the game, sacking a land is not a hard thing to do. We have a trebuchet and a red cap. I think I like the red cap here. In the real life draft that I did last night, one of my opponents, who was pretty young and not very experienced, he actually ran a couple, I think, of bartered cows in his deck. He did not do very well, unfortunately. I think it has to be Raging Red Cap. The only other choice is the trebuchet. If anybody has an argument for the trebuchet, so be it. But yep, interesting. We have 2 dwarves so far. We could take another dwarf or the Embereth. I don't mind having a bunch of dwarves, but the Embereth is well worth consideration. And the Errant would be fine as filler. Right. The trebuchet, even without knights, is not terrible, but it's not very yeah, I like it too, and being able to whack artifacts is of course a good thing. Here's the Squire, and I think that's what we're going to take at this junction. And there it is. Yep. Mad Ratter. We're just not set up for it. We could take a Righteousness. We could take a Roving Keep. What's our curve looking like? So we're maxing out at 4. You would take the Ratter anyway. Really? Okay, who am I to say nay? I think it has to be Prophet of the Peak here. Can't imagine anything else, unless you happen to like the Slipper, which, if you do, say so now. I'd be a little surprised. But I like the Prophet here of these 4. Another Prophet. Another red cap, I guess. A cow or the Slipper. I don't think we're going to take either one. I don't think we're going to play either one, rather. And a Ferocity to the Wilds. Isn't that funny? Alright, what have we got here? The Claimed Contender. It's a 3/3 for 3. Other than that, it's kind of pointless for us. There's another Dragonfire. Outflank, I like the Dragonfire better than the Outflank. The Knight is also good. I'm kind of liking the Dragonfire, I think. But you guys know me, I do love my removal. And I feel like Dragonfire is better than Outflank. No matter what I take, I'll get. That's interesting. Dragonfire or Knight. Which one will I be more sorry? Interesting. 2 or 3 nice picks on the wheel. I agree. I really am liking the Knight and the Dragonfire. What do we have in the way of 2-drops? We have the Squire, the Shieldbreaker, this guy, a couple dwarves, a couple of eggs. Yeah, I feel like it's a safer pick. Flutterfox is fine. We have a couple of eggs. We have a Cauldron. Another melee, though, and a red cap. I feel like 2 melees is asking for trouble. And if that is so, then we're looking at the Flutter Fox or the Red Cap. Another melee? Maybe. He did. If it's good enough for Ben Stark, it's good enough for me. Paladin or Red Cap. If Ben Stark is running 4, I'm going to go with that. MPL, your point is well taken, however. Another Archon. I'm liking that a lot. Yeah, second Archon is fine. And again, let's see how we're shaping up so far. Yeah, we have a lot of 2s and 3s. I think it has to be the Archon. If somebody likes something better, spit it out now. There's another Flutter Fox. True Love's... a Searing Barrage. I'm liking the Searing Barrage, actually. The Adamant... Yeah, I agree with MPL here. Another Rimrock Knight is fine. I wouldn't mind main decking one True Love's Kiss, but I feel like the Knight is better for where we are. And there's nothing else here. The tournament grounds, yeah, we don't have nearly enough Knights to make this a thing. Knight is my pick here. Yep. I'm liking the Merchant of the Veil in case we need to start rummaging. We already have 2 of these weasel backs. Certainly don't want to run a whole bunch. I feel like Merchant is what we want. Alternately, the Flutter Fox. If we can get our enchantment out, maybe the Flutter Fox, actually. What do we like better, Flutter Fox or Merchant? You like the Merchant better? Because with our eggs, Cauldron, Hengewalker, and the Outlaw's Merriment, he will be a 2/2 flyer. Everybody else agree on the Merchant? I'm sort of torn between the 2, Merchant and Flutter Fox. In the absence of that, I will... If the Ratters made that. Ooh, look at that. A nice payoff for red. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, right? The ritual is interesting. How many creatures have we got so far? If we play all of them, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, maybe 17 or 18, 19. All right, so we have a bunch of creatures. So the ritual could be a thing. On the other hand, another melee. Let's take the melee. Again, if Ben is willing to take 4, how many pumps for the red cap? Not much. We have the 2 knights. Yeah, I know what you mean. We have the 2 Rimrock Knights, and we have where's that guy? And we have the 1 Silver Flame Squire. I think it has to be the melee though. Yeah. Ritual. I'm not crazy about Ritual. I agree it has a high upside, but it's too situational for me. I do like the melee. Another Squire I think is good here. Helps our red cap or anything else that we've got. I think it has to be the Squire at this juncture. This is the and there's the Flutter Fox that we kept talking. Actually, I think the red cap is going to be good in our deck rather than the Flutter Fox. What do we have? Let me check again to see what we have on 2 drops. We have a bunch. If we see one more 7 dwarves, then that'll be a thing. I don't know if it's worth it just to play 2 though. Yep. Fling, Roving Keep, not the fortifying, whatever this thing is. We already have one Build Your House down, which I feel like we're unlikely to play that. So it's either the Fling or the Keep. Actually, the 2 of them together could be cool. Yeah, I think so. And there's the True Love's Kiss that we were talking about. I'm not going to run 2 of either one of these. Okay, and let's put it all together. So I'm going to do some sort of, yeah, a lot of cuts. We only have 2 of these dwarves, so let's get rid of those. I'm going to get rid of the Fling for now. Ferocity of the Wilds. I don't know. Let's see. We have a lot of removal. He is a human. He's a human. He's a human. Yeah, I agree with that. And I feel like we can get rid of the Ratter and the Merchant. What happens if I do that? The Hengewalker, I agree. The Paladin is a weird... certainly we don't need 2 of these. We need both of these eggs, I think, especially since this is heavy white. Let's see what our color requirement. So 19 and 7, according to this metric. 2 of these. Melees, Squire's good. Shield Breaker, those are good. All good, good, good. I didn't bother to look how many. Oh, yeah. Let's cut the True Love's Kiss for now. Let's cut Barge in. I guess Ferocity. We do have a bunch of humans, so it's going to be of limited use. So we top out at 5. I'm actually willing to run a 41 card deck if we have 17 lands and we top out at 5. Three melees, 2 Dragonfires. Yeah, I don't know. I like the Barrage because it has greater reach, and the 3 incidental damage to the opponent has squeaked out a number of games. I'm inclined to go with MPL here. I feel like 41 is probably fine. Again, we have a fairly low curve. If we're really concerned about it, we could add back the Merchant of the Veil. But to be honest, I'm not crazy about that. I like the Golden Egg. It'll draw us either into or closer to our lands. I'm willing to go with this. Something is on Misaki's mind here. I can tell. I'm a little surprised. Drawing card is fancy. Yeah. Well, we're going to be drawing from our golden eggs anyway. Low curve aggro deck. If that's how you feel, then I would drop the barrage. And go with our 3 melees and our 2 dragonfires. I do like the barrage though. So if that's how you feel, if that is true, then dropping 1 egg would be the way to go. And then we lose out on half of our card draw. And we rely on top decking. I think that's true. That does give us an additional card that we can look at and use. Okay, let's try that. 40 cards it is. I feel like the distribution that they have here is fine. And let's give it a try. Any of you out there have any interest in naming the deck or blinging out with fancy lands? I generally don't. But if any of you have this as a thing, I am happy to indulge. D.E. Shapiro has flown the coop. Kara the Outlaw. Okay, let's try it out. By the way, for those of you who missed any of my announcements on Discord, I did finish out Friday's draft at 7-2, so I was pleased with that. This is a nice hand. We have turn 1, we have turn 3, we have turn 4. I think we're keeping this for sure. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Ramos Camarão. Nice. Let's get in for 3. Spicy. Mono green, possibly. We could put in the red cap. I could offer to trade, or I could just play the Pathlighter. I'm going to play the Pathlighter. and try to follow up the attack on the next turn. I've been thinking about what you said in a recent stream, Misaki, and you pointed out that I sometimes seem to be more interested in the tempo plays and what have you, rather than adding to the board. So here I am, adding to the board. Okay, so I feel like we're off to a good start here. We'll see how he follows up, of course. We will continue to press our attack in the air. And then we'll follow up with the red cap. The raging red cap, that is. Yeah, right. And raging red cap, and we make sure that we'll keep up enough mana. Oh, that costs 3. Okay, so we can't make that happen. But we can bring him to 3-1 if we want. If he has no answers, then... Okay, that's not bad. Let's see... This is +2/+2. No need to get rid of it just yet. We're going to send in our 2 flyers, and if he blocks the big one, then we can kill his spider. Could also send in the red cap, actually, and get rid of one of his ground creatures. What do you think? Send in the red cap also? The raging red cap? Actually, that's no help. If he blocks this... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I think so. Okay, I don't mind trading those 2, I think. But I am going to get rid of his flyer. I am targeting a creature. Oh, it's protection! Okay, I forgot. It has protection from white. Woohoo! Okay, so let's save this guy. Oh, that's annoying. Or I could pump him for 4. Oh, I forgot he has protection from white. Yes, of course. Let's just trade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. And I don't see any artifacts. So I'm going to just play him and I'll hold up. And I may just whack his thing on the next turn. Okay, that's not going to help him very much. Depending on what he's got, of course. Yeah, I'm going to kill his spider right now. Oh, what am I doing? That would... Okay, somebody please type in punt. Why did I think it was 5? That was just stupid. That was just stupid. I completely... Ah. Ah. That's fine. Should we... Yeah, let's go ahead and save him. And then we'll play him next turn. That's interesting. Okay. And let's play him. I feel like I'm throwing this game away. Well, he's going to play at least one creature, no doubt. I like that one. Searing Barrage right now would be fine. Let's see, I can make him 5, so let's just send him in. I can make him a... So I can trade with one of his creatures, and that's fine. If he only plays one creature, then I may have a chance here. Yeah, we'll see. So stupid on that melee. Inquisitive Puppet, really? Why would anybody play an Inquisitive Puppet? Just because it replaces itself? I mean... +2/+0. Let's send everybody in. I'll be trained. Yeah, I'm gonna send everybody in. Let's see what he does. Okay, so these two will trade. Not enough to kill him. Let's play the red cap. And see if we can't do some good work with that. He has a bunch of cards that he can play. I only have the one. Oh, and now we can gain some more life. Okay. Ooh, not cool. He's gonna get one of these. I could trade this for one of those. I can make him a 3 double strike. I'm gonna just play this and see what I draw. Do I have any non-humans? I do have a non-human. The game had a very strong start. I can I'm still kicking myself on the red cap melee. That's not what I wanted. I don't feel like I have any good attacks. He may pull this out because he has basically a lot of card advantage at this point. Yep, and that's going to make it tough as well. May attack with this, or with this. Does he have an outflank or something like it? And you can be able to play this next turn. Interesting. +2/+2. This will be a 7/7. Yeah. I'm not able to outrace him anymore. I feel like he's slowly going to take the initiative here. Meanwhile, I don't have a lot of time to decide this. So So 1, 2, 3. Let's attack with everybody. Let's see what happens. If by any chance he lets this through, I can win on the spot. Alrighty. So these will just bounce. And let's play a blocker. He has 20 cards remaining, I have 21 cards remaining, so we are not even halfway through this game as far as deck size goes. Right, because we both started with 7 cards in our hand. So we've had, what, 13 turns? A Searing Barrage, if I can pull out a Searing Barrage right now, I'll win. Dragonfire's not terrible. So at this stage, if I can just stay alive until my Searing Barrage shows up, and he has no, he has this food. Grr. He can pump his team. So it may look to people like I'm sitting in a dark room, and that's basically true. And that's the drawback for me of streaming late in the day in the middle of the winter. Ooh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I'm just going to take 7. He's undoubtedly going to play a creature, though. Outlaw's Merriment would be interesting. A little bit too late, though, I think. Searing Barrage is really what I want. Not necessarily. Creature or Planeswalker. I could attack with all 3. He can make both of these. So he would need to, if he's smart, he would double block. But he can gain 3 more, I go to 6. Well, he's sitting and doing nothing. I have to... I don't know if I have to, but this is what I'm doing. Too little, too late. That Spore Cap spider did really good work for him. Should I? I'm not going to chump just yet. He can... Unless he has an insatiable appetite. If he had an insatiable appetite, that would have... Oh, he has another spider. So much for my other Archon. Searing Barrage, where are you? Ugh. Yeah. I'm gonna just chump block. Five. I could do this and get, but then I'll lose on the next turn. I need my own trapped in the tower to get rid of this guy. Not what I wanted. Let's see, 7. I can deal 7 damage. But only to a creature or planeswalker. I'm gonna have to chump block him and get rid of one of his other creatures. I don't see how I can pull this game out at this point. I have no way of getting rid of his giant. Three, 4. So he's, no matter what happens, he's going to get rid of this. I mean, I have to block him. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got another pump spell? You do. That's it. Well, will this do it for me? No, I'll bring me to 2, and I have no board. That brings me to 7. And he has a bunch of things he can play. There is no single card I can draw, and that certainly wasn't it. Okay. So was it all because of that misplayed melee? I'm not so sure. Oh, Joe, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I love all the cheers I can get. Thank you so much. Was that a pity? Was that a pity move? Considering, I mean, did I throw away the game? I mean, that one blunder on the melee. I feel like the game would have continued to spiral downward anyway. It might have just taken an extra turn or 2. But thank you anyway. I do appreciate it. My chat's not working? It isn't. You're right. So let me close it out and restart it. Very strange. Okay, so there it is. And, well, first of all, before I go first, I have, what do you think? Is this a keep? Hard to tell. Victory? Okay, let's go back to OBS. What the heck happened here? I don't understand. Okay, so this is weird. Sure, let's keep. And hang on. Why does my stream look so bizarre? Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, people. I'm going to stop streaming and then restart. So do not, well, actually, yeah, no help. I don't think that's going to help. Hang on a second. So let me play a plane. I hate to do this while I'm in the middle of the game. Stand by, people. Sure. Let's try making it full screen. Graphics. I don't know that that's going to help. But let's see. Doesn't seem to be doing the trick for me. Okay, here's what's going to happen. I am going to go back to non-full screen. Jeez, this is terrible. Okay, boy, this is crazy. For the window you see, I'm trying to do that. OBS, MTGA. I'd have to do that and move it to the top. Order, move to top. Okay, how's that? All right. So after this game, I'll try to monkey around some more. Boy, that's weird. Yeah, I know. Well, everything is gone. My restream is gone. I assume you can still hear me? Okay. You know, I'm so tired of having tech issues with the streaming. So after this game, what I may do is interrupt the stream and then restart it. In which case, I'll ask you to simply bear with me. But let's finish this game first. Hey, old sickback, how are you? Sorry for the streaming issues here. I really don't know what's going on. He's playing a Knight's deck. So next turn, if we draw no lands, then we'll play the red cap and the squire. So early in the stream, the video image just froze. I was able to fix that, but oh boy, I'm not liking the way this game is going. I think the red cap and the whatchamacallit. Let's see. He can pump him, but he'll still be a 3. So, what do you think? Attack? I'm going to attack and follow up with my own red cap. Yeah, and I don't have a lot of time to mess around. Okay, so red cap and the Pathlighter. Let's see what he does. If he attacks with the red cap, I guess I could double block. I'm not crazy about it, though. And he's got this damn thing. Costs 3. Yeah. That makes sense, because I don't want to start giving him food tokens so he can start gaining life. The Searing Barrage in the last game would have been very nice. We could have pulled it out. But it didn't, and we didn't. So, Sunam, what's it going to be? So tell me how. What do you think? Let it through? Or double block? I'm kind of tempted to double block. Yeah. If he has some pump effect, it'll blow me out. Yep, there is that. So no tricks, but I did lose my creatures. First, I should have meleeed the spider when I first attacked with the... Yes, that is true. He's got another knight. If I get another land, I think I'm going to get rid of his trebuchet. Interesting that he's not using the skewer. Another 3/1, that's fine. And I can pump. I think we have to send everybody in. That's true, but there's no guarantee that we'll actually get them. Okay, any point in pumping my flyer? I think the answer is yes. No? If I do not, I feel like that's good mana use because it will cost 1 and then I can follow up with either the Raiders or the Squire. You both agree. Interesting. Alright, who am I to argue with the collective wisdom? Okay, so in that case, let's go for the Raiders, because it's bigger. Okay, sage advice. It's like a thorn in my side that the stream isn't behaving properly. It is distracting me from the game. Squire's the same Pathfinder. Not sure what you mean by that, but okay. I'm willing to trade. Yeah. Pathlighter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, old sickback. What are you saying to me? I feel like I need to send these in and then... Yeah, I'm not sure what you're saying to me. I'm going to send both of these in. I'm not going to pump anybody. I'm going to keep up the Searing Barrage. Squire comes... Oh, gotcha. Pump and... okay. Let's pump the lifelinker. Exactly. And we play both of those. You guys are good. You guys are good. Another trebuchet. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put aside Arena. I'm going to see if I can't fix this stream. So please don't go away. I'm going to turn the stream off and then restart it. Give me like a minute or so. Please don't go away. So I'm going to stop streaming. Okay, how are we, everybody? Is this looking better? Looks better from here. Let me check one other thing. Okay. So yes, Joe, I was able to see that while I was monkeying with all these blankety blank pieces of software. Okay. Gotta love technology. All right, let's go on to our third game. This is just wacky. Alrighty. Anybody new who has not seen the deck who would like to? If so, let's hear it right now. Thank you, Joe. Okay, so I need to do one other thing real quick before we start. Streamlabs alert. Okay, so I was unable to see your cheer, so I think I just fixed it. But thank you for the extra bit. Okay, it's an interesting stream for a number of reasons. Let's go back to the actual game, which is kind of why we're here, right? All right, glad we got our enchantment going. That really did seal the deck, or sealed the game. This is an okay hand. I can play him on turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. But I can get rid of his Gingerbread first. Even better. Cool. And did not even lose any time. We want to press our whatever advantage we can. Yeah. Pretty sick. And then we'll have a turn 3 and a turn 4. And we're hoping that he doesn't counter anything. And if he's stuck on lands, then that's fine with me. Not very sporting, perhaps, but I call it like it is. Three colors. Spider. Damn these spiders. No good attacks right now. Let's get our Archon. It does, but this is clearly a defensive creature. The Assembletron. I guess I could go in for 3 and sacrifice my Shieldbreaker? You think it's worth doing that? You think it's worth sacking the Shieldbreaker just to get in 3 damage? Yeah. I'm inclined to agree. Yeah. Cat and oven. I hope I see none of the above. All the suggestions that you guys just made. Savvy Hunter. Circara. That's fine. So I'm willing to trade Am I willing to trade? I could do the egg. I could swing in for 2. He'll trade. He'll trade and he'll get his food token. I feel like it has to be Sarkara and pass. Yep. If I get if I draw my Merriment, I'll be able to play it in 2 turns. That would be cool. Yeah. He's got a bunch of foods. Ugh. Alright, let's play our egg and see if we can draw something good. Red Cat Melee, not bad. Not bad. I could send in him. I could do that. I'm liking the idea. Yeah, that works for me. Hello, Yellox. Good to see you, man. How are you? And I'm using the word man in a non-gender specific manner. Okay, any good attacks? He can deal 2 damage. The draft is going okay, but I need to decide what to do on this attack before I can engage with you too fully. Red Cap and pass? Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna ping him for 1, I think. And if we have any good 2-drops, then terrific. There's a 2-drop. So this is on top of my library, right? Let's go to combat. Raider Archon. And I would like to get rid of his spider, actually. Tap the red cat. Oh yes. Good call, thank you. It's a good thing it prompted me. So next to blockers. He's not taking any bait. So this is on top of my library, is that correct? Oh, it's exile. No, I have to use it. All right. Could be worse. Really? Alright, let's do this again. Those two, I guess. No point in attacking with him. I could attack with him, actually. Let's just go with those two. Yeah, you're right. Obviously, we're going to pump him and hope he doesn't have any more tricks. And if he does, we can pump him again. Exactly. That's annoying. Anything I can do about that? I guess not. Let's ping him and see if we get anything good. Yep. That's fine. Woo! That was very fortunate. That was very fortunate indeed. Yeah. No, you're quite right. I did have in mind to keep the white open in case anything good was on the top of the library. So good advice, but in this case, I would have had it covered anyway. Although you guys obviously know me well enough, there are lots of times that I would have forgotten. Gingerbread. So what do we got? A 1/2, 1 damage. How about the gingerbread? Ooh, yeah. So we have a trick here, but it only gets 2. I'm gonna tap Sir Carry to see what we've got. The red cap, alright, so we'll play that. Alright, so let's send in him. We can always trade with either creature. And if he blocks with him, that's fine with me. Okay, even better. Okay, and now let's play our 2 creatures. That's fine. And we are looking really good. Yeah. Because we will get another creature. The most he can block is 1, maybe 3 creatures. Ooh. Oh, and a pump spell. That's great. I think that we're going to attack with everybody if he does not concede. Nice. So I have to say, I owe it all to Joe C, because he saw the Outlaws Merriment as Pac-Man pick one, and I was not going to take it, but he was like, oh, it has such high upside. So I figured, you know what? Why not? So Joe, if you're still there and you want to send one more bit cheer, we can see if the alert is working the way that it's supposed to. And if not, that's cool too. I go first. I guess we're keeping. I have all of my lands. It's a little bit slow, but I think we have to keep. My opponent is a shoe-in. Where were you? Where were you in the other turn? Okay. There it is. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. And thank you for the test. Right, so the notification is now positioned accordingly so the entire planet can see everything that happens on this stream. I'm thinking attack and trade if he offers, and hit him for 3 otherwise. Yeah. Threat of activation. Okay, so we will trade. Hello, Cacho Paternal. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, I'm sure you saw my note. Oh, he's gonna get meleeed. Let me write that down. You are the proud new owner of 3 new packs. Welcome to the stream. And I think it has to be a mountain. Too bad. Alright, let's play our red cap. We can pump him with a thing. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it, Misaki. So, Cacho, tell me how you found our stream. I am almost always buried at the very bottom of all the Magic streamers. How could you possibly find me? I'm glad you did, but I'm always just curious. Okay, and here we are. So if I attack, I could then trade with his Witch Stalker. If I hold back, Well, anyway, Cacho, as you see, I am here in an attempt to try to get better. This is a good decision point where I wouldn't mind some advice. Do I attack or not? I'm going to hold back because if I attack, it signals a trick a little bit too strongly. Two foods. Cool. That's bad. Alright, we're going to have to take it, I think, and hope for something. I don't know what I don't really have anything that can get rid of a 6/6. Not cool. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have to do it. So, oh, I missed it. I'm so busy thinking and talking that, okay. That's cool. I'm gonna have to... Oh boy. And he's gonna play a 6/5 next turn. Damn, I was... Alright, we're gonna pass the turn and try that again. Yeah, I was so busy thinking aloud. Alright, so now we're gonna have to do this. So pass the blockers. Block. And hope it that he has no tricks. If he does, c'est la vie. And he does. Okay, yeah, I think this game is probably done. I'm going to take 6 on the next turn, depending. Oh, he has trample. 3, 4, 5. Those 2 counters on this really makes it hard. And trample. Trapped in the tower would be very nice, but I don't have any. I could play these 2. Play carrot and play. Yeah, I don't have anything better. Because he's at the very least he'll drop his Carver on the next turn. Spider? That's a strange play. If I block, I'll go to 5. And then I'll die on the next turn anyway. So I feel like no blocks is what we want. And if he has an appetite, then... no, next best thing. Alright. And if I had blocked, then it would have prolonged the game by 1 turn. Alright, so we're 2-2 if memory serves. That is correct. Any latecomers want to look at the deck before we forge ahead? Yelox has not seen the deck. Cacho has not seen the deck. And Noah, good to see you, my friend. How are you? Sure, let's take a look for all those latecomers. So this was Pack 1, Pick 2. Pack 1, Pick 1. Pack 1, Pick 2 was a green card, which we did not take. And we ended up in this red and white thing. It's interesting that the 2 games that we won, we had this in play, and the 2 games that we lost, we did not have this in play. So I fear the deck may be a little too dependent on this one thing. But I don't know. Most mythics do win the game. That is true. No argument with that. Okay, does anybody have any comments? Rob, well, yeah, okay. Let's say all the mythics that we know and love. Yeah, Robber of Riches is a weird card. It is. Okay. So Barge In. If we put in Barge In, we have 15 creatures. If we put in Barge In, what would we take out for it? The Golden Egg, maybe. The Golden Egg was critical in getting Dismemberment into play the last time we did get it into play. Barge In. Where is that thing? Do the rest of you agree that Barge In is worth a try? And if so, I can't imagine taking out anything except for the Golden Egg. If there are no other no other opinions on that, then we're going to let it stand. You like it? Let's try it. Okay, and in the absence of any more thoughts, we will try it out in battle. Yeah. Okay, so Yelox has come in time to make the Ferocity of Wild is fine, except that we have too many humans. Right? Here's a human. So of our 15 creatures, we have, let's see, 1, not so many. 2, 3, 4. I don't know. We only have 4 humans. I thought we had more. If we put in Ferocity of, what is the damn thing? But then that brings us to only 14 creatures. 14 creatures does not seem like a lot for a deck like this. And this also gives us the battle trick. If we had more creatures, then I'd say maybe. One melee? Ferocity. Where is that guy? Alright, we'll try Ferocity. We're going to cut 1 melee. We still have 1 Searing Barrage, 2 melees, and 2 Dragonfires. Alright, I feel like that's worth a try. So Noah, we're going to go with your suggestion. Yelox, we're going to go with your suggestion. And Masaki, we're going to go with your suggestion. Okay. I can hardly wait. Okay, so I don't know if MPL is still out there. If you are, I'm going to try to make a note of including you at the top of my list if or when I get any other giveaways from Wizards of the Coast. Okay. If I draw 1 mountain, this would be fine. Yeah, I'm liking them all, especially since we're on the draw. 1 mountain, though, and it would be fine. Now we have 2 mountains. Oh, and we can play this guy. That's so awesome. Oh, so we're going to keep this, but what do I bottom? What do I bottom? I feel like bottoming one mountain. Yes. One land and we can get our merriment. He's a 1/1, so I'm willing to... Oh, but then they'll trade. I think I am willing to trade. Especially since he has only 4 cards in hand. Okay, and we can bring in our red cap next turn if nothing else presents itself. Yep, that's exactly what I did, Yellox. I'm finally seeing your... I don't think it... let's play the plains now before I forget. You guys know me. Let's play him. Now, next turn, do I attack and pump him, or do I just get the crazy merriment going? I feel like it has to be the merriment. Outlaw, yeah. So nothing there, so let's play this insane guy and see what happens. And we have no good attacks at this moment. Hello, Mister. Why? Joe, you know me. You've known me a long time. You don't have to call me Mister. Ah, merriment. Got it. All right. So I have 2 battle tricks here. Lifelink and haste. Let's see what he does. Alright, so I'm going to trade these 2 and I'm going to... I think I'm better off keeping the red cap. So let's give him +2/+2. Yeah, I'm going to win both. Wait a minute. How do I win both? Rimrock on the red cap. Yes, of course. I'm very stupid sometimes. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Okay, I don't mind. We forge ahead. Married to good. Well said, old sickback. Well, it's an interesting deck. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me before, Joe. I gave you full credit for that card's inclusion in this deck. I am first. I think we have to keep, and I think we're going to start with our knight. Unless we happen to draw a weasel back or something like it. Yeah, we have to keep this. So how would you pronounce my opponent's name? Yeah, we're gonna slam the knight. I have no idea what Steins Gate is. So Joe saw this last night, but I attended a real-life draft at our local game store. An anime about bananas. Sure, why not? And my pack one pick one was a foil Great Henge. So guess what I picked from that first pack? It was insane. It did incredibly well, and in the third round, my opponent stole it with a Covetous Urge out of my hand, and then was able to play it later. It was quite annoying. But then, that's why people play things like Covetous Urge. Yeah, I did. You know, hey, you guys know me, right? Bartered cow, really? Let's see. So I guess I'm willing, or he did keep a greedy hand. Yeah, you think? Why not? Melee the cow. I think this is the first time I've seen a bartered cow in play on Arena. That's true. Good point. Wow. Well, that was basically a non-game. Okay. But a win is a win. And I'm fine with that. We keep going. I'm sorry to hear that, Misaki, and I find that hard to believe because you seem to be a font of really just rock solid advice. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I think we have to mulligan this. Too bad. One mountain, and I would have kept. One mountain, and this is actually a nice hand. Yeah, I think you're right, Yelox. Ah, that one mountain. Ugh. It is bad on play, but we're going to go with what we've got right now. Ugh, get rid of the Archon. We have a second Archon. Get rid of the melee. We have two more melees coming. I think it has to be the melee. The 2/2 flyer. Interesting. I think the melee. We did cut the one melee. That's true. Now I'm gonna get rid of the melee, and we need some lands to show up. Particularly plains. Okay. Okay, well that's nice. I think we have to slam the knight. Alternately save it as a trick later, and it'll also get pumped from the Pathlighter. Yeah, oh boy. I think so. I mean, there's value to be had there, but ah well. Prime rib sounds good, and I'm actually pretty hungry. I'm not sure, but it sounds like my wife is outside the door, so she may be coming home about now. So we certainly attack, and we'll follow up with... What do you think? Follow up with the... No, let's follow up with the Pathlighter, so he can get pumped. Okay. So hang on just a minute. I'm going to greet my wife. Hold on. I'm in the middle of the stream. Okay. Pathlighter, yes. That was my thinking as well. If I draw a land, I will play the Archon. If not, I feel like the Raiders is what we want. Oh, come on. Well, he 2-for-1'd himself. Red-white versus red-white. Cool. Trebuchet. Well, I'm going to attack. Well, let's attack for sure. Well, let's see if he blocks. Okay. I was willing to see if he would just block with it. Oh, why didn't I play it? Yeah, I was thinking of the Dragonfire. Yeah, because it was an oversight. I was thinking of the Dragonfire. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll leave that mana for the Dragonfire. Kill their Archon? Say what? And... Welp. What you talking? I could trade... Oh, they would play an Archon. I'm going to play my Archon and pass the turn. Oh, because I can... Yes. Quite so, thank you. I missed that. And again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, this is why I love playing with a team. I'm getting followed with another Archon, which is fine with me. Alright, I'm not too worried. Oh boy. I can Dragon Fire his red cap. Actually, am I better off Dragon Firing? I could Dragon Fire his Veteran. Yeah. But I could do that. But then this is just a 4/3, and he blocks with his errands, so that's no help. Attack with the raid first. Yeah. So let's attack with both. I did. 2 damage. That's interesting. He's taking 7. No, he's taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's gonna deal me 10. Why is that true? Oh, because of the Archon tax, yes. Right, 2 for each. I forget all of these little things, and they're not so little. Okay. So I'm going to take 4 damage, which is fine, of course. Ooh. I can play the Ferocity and the Dragonfire. Oh, that's pretty good. Noah, you demand. I'm feeling these 2 only. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. So he's going to take 8. So I could either hold up the Dragonfire or play this guy as a blocker. What has he got in his hand? That thing. I feel like I need the blocker. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So, 6. So he can deal me 6, 7, 8 if he does nothing. He has the knight and some other card. And I guess that's that. Woo, you guys. I feel... Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking of saving it as an instant on his turn, but one never knows, right? It is 6:17. I need to stop no later than 6:30. What do you think? Do I have time for one more game? And I just heard a disembodied voice from beyond saying no. And because I really would love to stay married, I'm going to say you guys are the very best. I'm going to finish this up at some point over the next 24 hours. I will report back how it did. You guys have always been amazing, and that is true today as well. Thank you so much for your help. Let me see if... And none of my friends is streaming, so there's no raid to do. And it is my pleasure as always. We are scheduled to stream again on Wednesday, I think at 12:30 p.m. in my time. Misake, I am going to listen. I'm going to listen to that voice. Absolutely. I have every intention of doing so, Joe. Okay, my friends, stay safe. Good luck with your weather if you're having weather like we are here in northern New Jersey. And stay safe. Enjoy your gaming. And I look forward to seeing you all next time.